Sherry Neal. I was a Whippet from the class of 89.
Krista Youngblood, Whippets, class of 1989.
Jerry Beth Hinkle Bowen, class of 1990.
Renee Lawson George, class of 1989.
Amy Paulsgrove Foster, cheerleader, class of 1995.
Monica Welch, class of 1994.
Brandy Justice Keedy, class of 1994.
Lauren Turner Sampson, 1998.
Melissa Washam Kiefner, class of 97.
Audra Hinkle Lovelady, class of 97.
Sarah Pankey, cheerleader, class of 2001.
Brittany Long, cheerleader, class of 2011.
Sandy Smith, cheerleader, class of 2010.
Amanda Hefner Anders, cheerleader, class of 2002.
Candace Embry Morrow, Whippet, 2002.
Tracy Metzger, Whippet, class of 2006.
I'm Haley Watson, class of 2012.
Lindsay Malden, class of 2012.
My name is Summer Bry, and I'm a current senior high Whippet, class of 2015.
My name is Dejanette Morgan. I'm a senior high Whippet of 2012.
Hannah Malden, senior high Whippet, class of 2015.
Chandra Watkins, senior high Whippet, class of 2014.
I'm Libby Greeno. I'm a current senior high Whippet, class of 2014.
I'm Morgan Minley, current senior high Whippet, class of 2014.
I'm Khadijah Reyes, current Whippet, class of 2014.
I'm Sarah McAllister. I'm a current senior high Whippet, class of 2015.
I'm Shelby Jo Carden.
I'm Abby Jones.
I'm Autumn Mears.
I'm Abby Ratton.
And I'm Catherine Connor.
And we are the current Newport High School cheerleaders, class of 2014.
My name is Sissy Boyster.
I'm Ashton Madden.
My name's Emily Lowry.
And I'm Mindy Linville.
And we are current Newport High School cheerleaders of the class of 2013.
Been up and down by both teams, but joined by Coach Nathan McCarville, who's the head baseball coach of the Newport Greyhounds. Coach, good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you.
Been seeing you a bunch lately. A couple of things we want to talk about here at halftime. We want to talk about, number one, we want to talk about a big fundraiser that we've got going on. But before we get to that, I want to talk a little bit about your baseball team. I've watched them practice a couple times inside, and we're going to be a lot more competitive than we've been the last couple of years. We've got a great group, and you know how to work these kids. These kids are working hard. Talk a little bit about the team in general and what all we're doing at this stage of the game.
Well, it's just good to be outside.
Yeah,
65 degrees. We got out there about 2.5 hours and really got after it. And energy was high, and these kids love to play. They love to be out there, and they love to be a part of this team. And it's showing on the field right now.
Coach, you've got a lot of players returning. Matter of fact, most all of them are returning, and we got a very young team still. Talk about age-wise, where we are as far as the age. Not everybody, but, I mean, we're just very, very young, but we're very, very talented, and we got a chance to be very, very competitive, and then we got a chance to be very, very good.
That's right. We've got to come together. They're still kind of learning each other a little bit. The upperclassmen, we don't have any seniors, so that does play into it a little bit, but we've got a few juniors that are really going to help lead. You know, Ethan Norris and Jack Sampson, those two kids are high energy kids, and they like to be around the program. They love these younger kids too. They've grown up with them their whole life.
Coach, talk a little bit about this fundraiser that we have going on, because we're trying to raise money. The goal last year was $5,000. We met that at $6,500 this year. We stepped up the ladder a little bit. We want the folks in Newport, Arkansas, and the community to know that we're trying to raise money, and it all goes back and it funnels back right back to our baseball program.
Yes, this equipment these days is not cheap. You know,
right?
We spend a couple, $1,000 on bats and $1,000 on catcher's gear, and all of a sudden that starts to add up. And a couple things we're looking for this year is another 9-pocket pitching net, so we don't have to wear our catcher's legs out every time we need to throw a bullpen. And we'd like some portable mounds that aren't 300 pounds apiece.
Right, absolutely.
Some that are from this century maybe, but the ones we have are decent enough. But we'd like some that we can move around a little better and that maybe last a little longer, a little easier on the knees landing.
Coach, talk about if you want to give, what do we have to do?
So you can go follow us. We've got a Facebook page and a Twitter page. It's Newport Hounds Baseball on both. X, I guess, Twitter, whatever it is.
Right.
And on that page, you'll see a letter and you'll see the link. All you got to do is click on the link, put how much you want to donate, leave a message for as your alumni or if you're, a parent of whoever, and let us know how much you appreciate us.
It's a great opportunity to give directly back to the program and the kids.
Right.
And let me assure everybody, our baseball program is fixing to, we're going to be stronger than we were last year, and I see for years to come we've got kids coming, and we've got younger kids that are practicing and playing, and our program is built, but we have to have help from time to time, just like any program does, and that's what we're doing. We're asking for donations.
Yeah, and the school does a great job, and the Booster Club does a great job as well, but there are things that we need above and beyond that for this program to really take off and meet its potential that it could possibly get to.
I want to talk a little bit about going back to the team once again. You can't win without pitching.
No.
And we've got some pitching.
You got to throw strikes.
You got to throw strikes.
That's right.
We've got to throw strikes.
Yes, we've got several kids that have got pretty decent arms, and we're looking, and they're young. We still got one more year with a couple of the juniors and 3 more years with a couple of the sophomores and the freshmen. So all these kids love baseball and love getting on the mound and love competing. That's the biggest thing we're trying to hammer home this year is compete. Compete so you can't anymore.
Well, we want the folks to know that you can donate, and again, tell us how we can do so.
Absolutely. Ask any one of our kids, and they'll be able to hopefully direct you in the right direction. But the easiest way is just go on Facebook or Twitter and find that page. I've thrown it out there, and I'll throw it out there again 100 more times. But click on that link, it'll pull you right to the website, and you can donate how much ever you want. The only thing that doesn't come back is just a little small fee for using a card, 1.5%, 2%, something like that. But the rest goes directly back into the program. And the rest goes directly back to these kids.
Well, we want everybody to help because that's what we do. We help kids in Newport, Arkansas, and we don't want to just be good. We want to be great, and we want to have the best equipment that we can get. If you're going to be at a top-level baseball program, you've got to have top-level equipment. First of all, you've just got to have the equipment that's necessary to run a practice.
Absolutely.
That's what we're trying to do.
Right.
That's what we're trying to do. We're not trying to get anything extraordinary. We're just trying to get equipment that we need.
We're trying to meet that standard of what we need.
Absolutely.
And we we take them on a spring break trip, and we'll go down to Maumelle and Little Rock, and they'll get to do some things. We'll go bowling, and we'll go out to eat different places, Buffalo Wild Wings, find some barbecue spots, let them enjoy being together and being a team. We get 3 nights in a hotel, so all that stuff adds up, and we really need the support, the continued support that we already have.
Coach, I appreciate you coming over, not to only visit with us tonight, but I appreciate you coming over from Southside to kind of join the Hounds last year.
Absolutely.
And I know you're going to build this thing, and we're going to have a quality baseball program for years to come.
We're going in the right direction. The only way's up.
There you go.
Right.
He's Nathan McCarville. He's the head baseball coach of the Newport Greyhounds. Big spring coming up. We play spring, but sometimes we have to play in the wintertime. We have to practice sometime in the wintertime.
Right.
But I'm telling you, the Hounds are on. They're in the right direction, headed where we needed to go. Great leadership at the top, and that's what we want. We need your help if you can help it. Second half action is coming right up.
Game this year is honoring my late uncle, Earl Bud Black Jr., class of 1968. Tremendous honor for my family. Bud spent a lot of his lifetime up here in this booth broadcasting for these Newport Greyhounds, and it meant a lot to him, and it means a lot to my family for the Alumni Association to honor him and my family. Nation, you got us zoomed in there.
And you can go back and watch those old games with Bud and David. And
pan over and show the Black family here. Here's my Aunt Jane.
Welcome Bud's family. David down there.
Yep. David, Kenny, my mom Linda, my Aunt Jane.
Sister-in-law. When you go listen to those old games with Bud, David, and Randy, I mean, you get goosebumps. But because David tells it so well. Bud could paint a picture of where you were, and I mean, just the way that he talked, you knew when you heard it, you knew what was going on, and you had that feeling. And I can go back and watch games and get goosebumps just by the excitement that they had in the booth.
I watched listened to the '81 state championship game on radio. You talk about some broadcasting. Bud would just, Robbie Crawford tees it up from the 40. Got a wind blowing across the Greyhound field. It's about 5 miles an hour out of the east. It's going to be play great into the hands of the Greyhound. You know, he could just paint the picture. And Dad said it many times. It's hard to broadcast.
Voice of the Newport Greyhounds.
Thank you, Randy C.
I would like to present Bud Black's family this tribute in his honor.
And he has that right, the voice of the Greyhounds, Bud Black. And Bud is missed by so many. And just a great guy with a great family, Ben, I know.
Well, we're honored, Hayden. We're honored to be a part of this program, and our roots run deep. Nation and I, before the game, we got to visit, help set up some of the 68 reunion, the class of 68 reunion, and they got to looking at the trophy case, man. We got some deep roots in football here in Newport, Arkansas, and we're proud and honored to have contributed. And you know, Bud Black played on that team. He, I guess he graduated in '69. No, '68 would be when he graduated. But anyway, Dad played, I played, Grant played, Ken played, Jace played. Got a 3-year-old boy, fixed to be 3 max. Hopefully he'll play. But we're just honored, and we thank you and thank everybody, man. It's, you know, it's special to be a Greyhound. I've been taught that my whole life, and I believe that with all my heart. There's magic in that orange. But we're going to take a break here and get ready for the Newport Greyhounds playing host to the Manila Lions here at Greyhound Field, and that action's coming right up.